Welcome everybody to Dice Station Zebra, and this is HeroClix Future Foundation Sealed Game number 3. My name is Rob.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And today we are each opening 2 boosters, and we're going to build 300-point teams and play a game.
That's the plan.
As usual. This is game number 3, so if you caught our first 2 videos, you know the drill. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. And Jocelyn, I think you're going to get us started with the opening your first booster, correct?
I am.
Okay.
So we are in the middle of the bricks now.
Yes.
So we each got a case of this product. So we each are opening one of our bricks. And if you didn't see our pulls yet, I would suggest you go back and check the previous videos because they're exciting.
We got some nice ones in the first 2 videos.
So now we're going to do the HeroClix Conga. We have Mr. Fantastic. We have Mad Thinker.
That means you might have got 2 Mad Thinkers.
We have
possibly
Katie Power, Jim Hammond, and Nathaniel Richards. Well, that's exciting.
That is exciting.
So Nathaniel Richards is my rare.
Okay, let's take a look at Nathaniel Richards.
We've seen some of these characters, but not all of them before. That's really cool looking. He looks just like in the comic. If you can see the detail.
Yep.
On the screen. He's like a time traveler. So, Nathaniel Richards, Fantastic Four, Armor, Future, Past, and Scientist. Ooh, Scientist. Set number 43. Surprise and spoiler alert, his real name is Nathaniel Richards.
Yeah.
He has a trait, Genius, Intellect, and Skilled Inventor. Free. I like free traits.
Yep. Free's good.
If Nathaniel Richards is holding or adjacent to an object, remove that object from the game. If you do, choose Nathaniel Richards or an adjacent friendly character and a standard attack power. The chosen character can use the chosen power until your next turn. Well, this would be super cool and constructed because you could put him with Egg,
Yeah.
who generates standard light objects, and then just keep removing them from the game and choosing standard attack powers and giving them to people.
Yeah.
That would be super cool. Did I just come up with an actual HeroClixy thing?
You just team brewed right there.
Oh my gosh, I might be getting good at this game. Okay, he has Phasing Teleport with Passenger 2 as a special movement power. He's got Energy Shield Deflection and Toughness as a special defense power, as well as Leap Climb, Invulnerability, Enhancement, and Empower. He is 40 or 25 clicks. He has 6 range, and he's 4 clicks or 2 clicks for the 25. Can't really see that on camera, but I'm trying. Okay.
Okay, and we've got some other ones. We've got Jim Hammond, Katie Power, Mad Thinker, Mr. Fantastic, which I think we've seen already in previous unboxings.
Have we seen this Mr. Fantastic?
Which number is he?
Number 1.
Yeah, I have that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I used him in game number 2, I believe.
Okay.
Because he had leadership.
Yeah. So I haven't played with Katie Power yet, though.
Right.
So that's new. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to play with, we're trying to build with characters we haven't played with yet, and then fill in.
Yeah.
With the others.
So if we played with it before, the ones we haven't played with go on the team first, and then we fill in with the rest to 300 points.
The rest from what we pull. We're not pulling anything out of our boxes.
That's right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to open mine. You ready for this?
Ready.
All right.
So exciting, you open both sides.
Here we go. I know. I'm doing it differently now.
Look, it's the Invisible Skrull.
It is. I got Invisible Woman, I think.
Yeah.
And is that another Valeria?
It is another Valeria.
Okay, I've got 2 Valerias.
And you got Woo.
Oh, and I got Alex Power.
Yep.
Very cool.
And you dropped the pack on the floor.
Oops. I think Alex Power is my rare here. Let's have a look at Alex Power.
Have we seen Alex yet?
You know what? I may have already pulled an Alex.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Alex Power is your rare. He's set number 34.
Okay, let's have a look at him. He has captain and sidekick labeling on there. So he qualifies for both. He has Fantastic Four and Power Pack keywords. And his special movement power is Time for Us to Go, which grants him Sidestep. When Alex Power uses it, after resolutions, you may move a friendly sidekick up to 2 squares. That's not bad.
Yeah.
He has a special defensive ability called Earthen Wall, which provides Barrier, and Barrier as free, but only to generate 2 markers that can't be diagonally adjacent to each other. And he has Incapacitate. He has the Fantastic Four team ability. He's also Indomitable.
Cool.
And for, let's see, 50 points. Look at that. You get 6 clicks on this guy.
4 range, 3 targets.
Not bad. Incapacitate all the way down the dial.
Like it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And you can get 3 targets, so
Yeah.
that's going to be pretty annoying. 50.
That's not bad.
Not bad, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, and I think we've seen all of these people before.
Yep.
Maybe not Invisible Woman. Have we got Invisible Woman yet?
I don't know. Maybe not. We had the Invisible Skrull woman.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen her yet.
Yeah, she's an uncommon.
So I'll have to put her on my team.
Yep.
Okay, let's move on to yours.
Okay.
Your second booster.
Let's move on to my second booster. Here it is. We are boostering all of the boosterness. We keep knocking the acrylics here. It's driving me insane. Okay. Alright, here we go. We have another Mr. Fantastic. We have a Franklin.
Oh, very good.
We have a Jack Power.
Yeah, I got him last game. Oh, I see something coming.
We have another Franklin. And we have Terrax.
Your very own Terrax.
Yeah, you've got a Terrax.
Yeah, I got Terrax last game.
He's my rare. I don't think we've seen this Franklin or the other Franklin.
No. Should we take a look?
Sure, let's take a quick look at least somebody. He's
That's
the uncommon.
Is that Power Pack Franklin, I think?
I think so. That is the uncommon Power Pack Franklin.
Cool. So we got 2 Franklins here.
Yeah, he has the Power Pack keyword. Fantastic. And his trait is, I have so much fun on our sleepovers, exclamation point. He says, perplex, but only to target a friendly character with the Power Pack keyword.
Okay.
He has sleepwalking between dimensions, which is phasing teleport. He has probability control, which is I didn't mean to. And he had the Fantastic Four team ability.
Nice.
So he is 25 points, 0 range. He doesn't have a lot of damage, just 1s and 0s, but he's there.
But look at that, for 25 points, he's got probability control right down the dial.
Yeah, and so the phasing teleport, so you can get him wherever you need him to be.
Yep.
Right? So
that's awesome.
So that's pretty cool.
Good support piece.
Yeah. The other Franklin is Fantastic Four and Cosmic. He's a sidekick, which the uncommon is not. And he's got Sidestep, I'm coming to, Go Away, TK.
Yep.
And the Fantastic Four team ability. He's 20 points and 4 clicks with 6 range.
Nice.
So that's my second one.
Okay. Very good. Well, and you got a Terrax, which is an awesome figure. If you haven't seen game number 2, go back to sealed game number 2. I used Terrax to great effect.
Yeah.
It was a very good piece. Okay, let's take a look at my second booster.
Booster number 2.
Uh-oh.
Booster number 2.
Did I get another red ghost?
It appears you did.
Oh, look what I got. I got a Julie Power. And a Jack Power.
Yeah, and you got a Mr. Fantastic Skrull. And you got a Thing Robot.
Yeah, a Thing Robot. Beauties right there.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah, and Red Ghost is your rare.
Yep. That's my second red ghost.
We've seen him already.
And you pulled a red ghost last time, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
All right, we got an extra red ghost.
Red Ghost for trades.
Trade away. Did you get Julie Power?
No, we haven't seen Julie Power
Let's
yet.
have a look at Julie Power.
And we'll grab out the card for Miss Julie Power.
Look at that. That is a cool figure.
It is a very cool figure.
She's got her little rainbow prismatic thing behind her as she flies.
So she's an uncommon, set number 30. She has the Fantastic Four and Power Pack keywords, and she has that trait. We swapped powers again.
Oh, right. All the Power Pack people have this. For free, if you have 2 or more characters with this trait and different names on your force, choose another of those characters. Until your next turn, Julie Power and the chosen character can't use their displayed powers, and instead can use each other's displayed powers and range values, and can't be chosen for or activate this effect. She has hypersonic speed, energy shield deflection, and the Fantastic Four team ability. She's 25 points, 5 clicks on her dial, energy shield deflection all the way down, and hypersonic speed all the way down.
I like her.
Yeah.
This is, I guess, to demonstrate that she's moving fast, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like a rainbow.
Yeah, in the books, when she flies, there's that beam behind her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Okay.
So yeah, so there we go. So now we have some teams to build.
Yep, we're going to build some 300-point teams, and we'll be right back for the game. Okay, we're back. We have teams made. I think mine comes up to about 265, and you said you're 270, right, Jocelyn?
That is correct.
Okay, and you have theme.
I do. I have a +8 theme Fantastic Four.
All right, I think you're going to blow me away on this roll here. Well, you beat me already because I rolled a 7.
There's a 9.
So, would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I would like you to go first.
Okay, so that means I set up first.
That's the rumor.
Okay, so here's my team. I have Invisible Woman.
Mm-hmm.
I have Thing Robot. Julie Power. Mr. Fantastic, which is the Skrull Mr. Fantastic. I have the Skrull version of the Invisible Woman.
Yep.
And I have Red Ghost. Again, just like Game 1, I'm using Red Ghost on this map, which is the Negative Zone indoor map.
Yep.
And I have Alex Power. And that is my team.
Okay.
Over to you.
All right. So, I have Mr. Nathaniel Richards.
Yep.
And I have Power Pack Franklin and Katie Power. I have Cosmic Franklin. Keyword Cosmic. He doesn't have the Cosmic Team ability or anything. I have Jack Power.
Okay.
I have Mr. Fantastic, very bombastic. I have Jim Hammond.
Yep.
And I have the Mad Thinker, so that is my +8 theme.
Is Jim Hammond at full points?
Jim Hammond is clicked down.
Oh, he is. He's still effective, though, because I played him last game on that level, and he was very good.
Yeah, so I clicked him down in order to do that. Otherwise, I would have been 310.
Okay.
Which would have been too many. So.
Okay.
We are going to round up our actions, right?
We are. We're going to have 3 actions each. You have leadership on your people, so you're going to have 4.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic has leadership. He grants Franklin leadership because Franklin's a sidekick, and then Jim Hammond has leadership.
Okay. I'm going to be using objects, so I'm going to place my objects now.
Okay.
And I got to figure out where I'm going to put those objects. Well, I may as well just... where do I want to put them? I hadn't considered that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to put them, let's put one here. Possibly. Let's put one here. And let's put one right about... here.
Okay. Then I will place my objects. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go there.
Okay. Very good.
Okay.
We're all set?
We're all set.
Okay, I guess I go first.
That's the rumor.
All right.
AKA, I granted it to you.
So, 3 actions. Let's get going. Okay, so, Invisible Woman. She will carry Thing Robot.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We're going to cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good luck on the game.
Good luck. We have some delicious scotch here tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get it on. So, Invisible Woman is going to carry Thing Robot.
I thought we were just playing HeroClix.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. She will come to there.
Yep.
She will put her good friend Thing Robot right here.
Not in hindering.
No.
Okay.
He does not have improved movement, so
Okay.
I don't want to get him stuck. Let's see. Our friend Julie Power is going to carry Mr. Fantastic. She has a speed of 10.
Okay.
Down to 9, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. And, well, we'll go right here, 9. And she will put him right beside Mr. Thing Robot.
Look at you, right into the middle of this annoying room again.
I know. It is quite annoying. And let's see. Red Ghost, he is going to... You know what? I'm not going to do anything with him. I'm going to get Alex Power. He moves 8. Actually, he does this crazy sidestep thing. So, let's move him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Picks up the object. 7, 8. He will sidestep 2. Now his card says his special movement ability is sidestep, and when Alex Power uses it after resolutions, you may move a friendly sidekick up to 2 squares. He is a sidekick.
And he's friendly to himself.
And he is friendly to himself, so he will sidestep 2 more. So he will go sidestep to there and to there. Actually, no, that's not good. I'm not going to sidestep him.
You need the... Oh, you already picked up the object, though.
I did. So I'm going to put him to here.
Okay.
Instead of doing all the crazy sidesteps.
Okay.
So he has a token. And he has an object. And turn to you.
Okay. Alright. So I have 4 actions and 3 leaderships.
Yep.
So for form, leadership on Franklin Richards succeeds. Leadership on Jim Hammond fails. And leadership on Mr. Fantastic succeeds. That's more, I think, succeeding of leadership than we had in the entire game 2. Between us.
Yep.
Okay, so...
Definitely more than me.
Nathaniel Richards has phasing teleport passenger 2.
That's very good.
So he is going to carry... Actually, before we do that, we're going to sidestep this Franklin. 1, 2. And then Nathaniel Richards is going to pick up Katie Power and this Franklin, Cosmic Power Pack Franklin. And he's going to move 8, because he's 10 less 2. And he's got phasing teleport, so he can go through basically everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. He's going to drop Katie here. And he's going to drop Franklin here. So that's my first action of 4. Probably leaves him too much of a target, but you know, whatever. Franklin will move 3. He has a movement of 4, so he can, or he has a movement of 6 after his side steps. He'll go there.
Okay.
And I have 2 more actions, so we need to get my Outwitters into play. So Mr. Fantastic has a move of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll work there. Because we're just going to battle in this room, apparently.
We might.
And 1 action left. Let's get Jack Power into this. He's got sidestep. And he can move 10. Can you believe that?
It's pretty fast. I can believe it because I played him in the previous game, I believe. No, 2 games ago.
6. What's his special defense power? On Alex.
Barrier.
Barrier?
Yeah. Which I forgot to put up.
Yeah.
So Jack's coming in after Alex.
Jack's coming in after Alex.
The Battle of the Brothers.
Yeah. He would have to stop there because that would be considered adjacent, right?
Correct.
This is a wall, though, so I don't know if that changes it. But this is...
That's still adjacent.
Fine. Yeah. Okay, so... what do we have going on here? So, who can Mr. Fantastic see? Mr. Fantastic can see Thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic can see Skrull. And Skrull-Fantastic. Skrull-tastic. He's Skrull-tastic.
Mr. Skrull-tastic.
And I can see Julie because she doesn't have stealth.
Yeah.
Julie's got a token. So, what's going on with Thingbot?
All he has is invulnerability. That's it.
No attack powers?
No.
No charge or anything?
That's correct.
Okay, and what about the Skrull dude?
Skrull, Mr. Fantastic Skrull has plasticity. He's got poison, super senses, and empower.
Interesting. And Julie has hypersonic.
Yep. Hypersonic speed and energy shield deflection.
I guess I can technically see Sue as well.
Yeah. And
she's got stuff?
Oh, she's has stealth.
She has stealth, so I can't see her.
That's correct.
Okay. Mr. Fantastic has outwit. I'm trying to decide what I should outwit. I think I will outwit poison.
Okay.
On Skrull-tastic.
Sounds good.
And I have some perplexing to do, if I remember correctly. So this Franklin has perplex, but only to target a character with the power pack keyword. He would still need line of fire for that, and he can't see Katie from that angle, so that wouldn't work. So that can't happen. And because I should have done that before they moved, I should have given her some extra defense. But anyway, at least she's in hindering. Okay. So I think that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Over to me then?
Over to you.
Okay. I think I used the wrong tokens. I'm going to swap those out.
Uh-huh.
Because those are my...
apes coming in?
Those are my super ape tokens, so I better...
need to do that.
So I'm going to swap those out, because I might need them at some point. Hint, hint. And, let's see. Oh, no, that wasn't one, was it? So where is the other super ape? Super ape, where are you?
Maybe over there?
Maybe. Yep, there it is. Okay. So there we go. Those are those. And let us... Okay, so we're going to try to open up strong here. So that was that. Mr. Fantastic. He is going to...
Skrull-tastic.
I'm just going to give him a move action to come right here.
One whole square?
Yeah, I should have. I didn't know you'd move in there. Otherwise, I would have put him there.
Yeah. With
Julie. That's okay, though. And, okay, so Thing Robot's got a special ability. His traded ability, it says friendly sidekicks have power. Choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Move Thing Robot up to its speed value, or Thing Robot makes a close attack. So so Alex Power has the sidekick.
Yep.
Name. Which means he could take a token to move Thing Robot, and then Thing Robot could do an attack.
Okay, but that would push Alex Power, right?
He's indomitable.
Oh, okay.
So Alex Power is going to take a token.
Yeah.
Because this is remote controlled gaming fun.
Nice.
Is what the trade is called. And he's going to move Thing Robot. He's going to pick up the object.
Yeah.
He's going to move him here. And then he's going to move him here.
Okay.
And he's going to attack Nathaniel Richards with this object.
Okay.
So I'm going to give Thing Robot an action.
Alright, so Nathaniel Richards has toughness.
Yep.
Nope.
Vulnerability.
Not right now. He's in vulnerability.
Yep.
So reduce damage by 2. What is Thing Robot's damage?
Printed damage is 4, and he's got an object.
Ouch.
I know. So it's a 10 on a 17. So I need a 7. And a 6 won't do it.
It will not.
Okay, so I lose the object. That is an epic fail. And Invisible Woman will clear. Julie Power will clear.
Is using 2 actions?
No, 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, right.
Sorry, he was there for Empower.
Yeah.
That's why he went there.
Gotcha. But it didn't matter.
So it would have pumped up the damage
to
6, but I failed. I don't have any prob, I don't have any perplexers, so that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Okay. Well,
Pass to you.
You have changed my strategy slightly.
Okay. Oh, hold on. One more thing.
Yeah. Free barrier.
Do I want a barrier? I'm not going to barrier.
You don't want a barrier? It's free.
Yeah, okay. I'll put 2 barriers here.
Okay.
Free barriers from Alex Power.
All right. So I need to change my strategy. Okay. Well, I should roll some leaderships.
Okay. Go ahead.
So we'll roll for Franklin's leadership.
All right.
It fails. Mr. Fantastic's won't trigger, but fails. And then Jim Hammond fails. Okay. So, all right. So what we're going to do is, the first thing we're going to do is Mr. Fantastic is going to outwit Thingbot's
Invulnerability?
invulnerability.
Sure.
Okay. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to use Nathaniel Richards' trait, Genius, Intellect, and Skilled Inventor. Free. If Nathaniel Richards is holding or adjacent to an object, which he is,
Yep.
remove that object from the game. Goodbye, object. It was nice knowing you. If you do, choose Nathaniel Richards or an adjacent friendly character and a standard attack power. So I'm going to choose Katie Power and Poison.
Okay.
The chosen character can use the chosen power until your next turn.
Okay.
So Katie Power now has Poison.
Pretty sneaky.
She has not been moved or placed this turn, so she would like to poison Skrull-tastic and Thingbot.
Okay. So it looks like they're going to be taking some damage. And that's not like an attack, so I can't like shape change that or
That's
anything.
right.
Yeah, that's a...
Yep, poison's just a free. If this character hasn't been moved or placed this turn, deal 1 damage to all adjacent opposing characters.
Okay.
Woo!
There you go.
I did a thing.
First blood.
First blood. Okay. So that was the first thing. So that was fun. Now, since we've outwitted the Thing.Bot's invulnerable, I think what we're going to do is now we're going to use the Katie Power, Jack Power. We swapped powers again.
Yeah.
So free, if you have 2+ characters with this trait and different names on your force, choose another of those characters. So I'm choosing Katie and Jack. Until your next turn, Katie Power and the chosen character can't use their displayed powers and instead can use each other's displayed powers. And then they can't be chosen for or activate this effect, so you can only do it once per turn.
Yeah.
Right? So Katie, instead of having energy explosion and exploit, now has close combat expert and sidestep.
Very cool.
Okay? So Katie is going to take full advantage of that, and she is going to do a close attack on Thing Dude.
Yep.
And what is his defense?
It'll be a 17.
Okay. So she's going to go 1 and 1, so she'll be an 11. Wait, 1 second. Before we do that, this Franklin's going to move here.
Okay.
That's a costed action.
That's a... okay.
It's just a phasing teleport.
Yeah.
Okay. He can perplex characters with the power pack keyword. So he's going to perplex up Katie's attack to 11.
Sounds good.
Then she's going to use close combat to make her a 12 and a 4.
Okay.
Okay? And then she's going to make a close attack on the Thingbot.
That little girl's got a printed 3
She's got a printed
damage.
3.
That's... Oh, yeah, right. She's the one that does the disintegration stuff. Yeah.
Only on her first click. So, we're going to be 12 on your 17. I need a 5.
Okay.
Okay? That is a 9.
That'll do it. For 4 points?
For 4 points.
Ooh, what's going on with Thingbot? 1, 2, KO'd.
Yay! He only had 2?
He's got 4 clicks.
Oh, and he'd already taken the poison.
Yeah. He's a 20-point figure.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you. That was fun to do all of those things. It took a minute to figure out. Okay. So, let's get Mr. Jim Hammond in on the action here. He can go 8, so he's going to go hang out here with Mr. Fantastic. Actually, is that where he wants to go? So that's going to clear. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
He'll go there. And the Mad Thinker has a move of 8. Got some blockages over here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He'll come up behind Jack.
Okay.
Okay, he can't see anyone for the purposes of outwit. We did the perplex, we did the leadership, we did the cool trait thingy. So we will clear.
Okay.
Mr. Fantastic clears, Franklin clears, Nathaniel Richards clears, and Jack Power clears.
Yep.
And that's my 4.
Okay then.
And your barriers go away.
Barriers come down. And alright, gotta get a little bit of retribution here. Okay, so
Mm.
Got something else to do?
Breakaway sidestep.
On?
Katie. She has sidestep because of...
Yeah. That Mr. Fantastic has plasticity. So.
Okay, so I need a 6. It's free, so...
Yeah, may as well.
It fails.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Now I'm done.
So... we got to get some people in on the action. So first of all, I got to get Red Ghost into the game. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to bring him up to here.
Okay.
Okay, he is there. He's got stealth.
Okay.
And he's in hindering.
Alright.
And what else? Let's see. What can Julie Power do? Well, she could do hypersonic. So she could do an attack. Okay, well, I might try that. Let's see. So, Katie Power is, well, she doesn't have poison. She won't have poison next turn. Correct?
Correct.
Let's see.
Because there's no objects next to Nathaniel Richards right now.
Okay.
For him to remove from the game.
So how about Julie Power is going to execute a hypersonic speed attack.
Okay.
Now, does hypersonic speed work with a ranged attack?
Yep.
No, she doesn't have ranged attack.
Then for her, it does not work for a ranged attack.
Okay.
But if she doesn't...
Okay, so Julie Power is going to do a hypersonic close attack.
Okay.
We can do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she has a speed of 10. So she's going to move 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
To here.
She's going after Mr. Fantastic.
Yep. She's going to make an attack on Mr. Fantastic. That's going to be... Actually, you know what? She's going to move here.
Okay.
She's going to go 1, 2, 3, because then she can benefit from Mr. Fantastic's empower.
Okay.
To up the damage. But she has to get an 8 to hit Mr. Fantastic.
Okay.
So that's a bit of a tall order. So let's see what happens. That's a 7.
That is a 7.
Okay. So now I have to break away, right?
Yes. And he has...
Plasticity.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
But I can...
breakaway +2.
+2. So I need a 4, 5, or 6?
A regular breakaway is 4, 5, or 6. Your breakaway is +2.
Yeah.
So you need to roll a 4 to get it.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, breakaway. That's a 4.
Yep.
So 1, 2... Wait, she moved 3, so
yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. She'll just hide behind this wall.
Okay.
Okay, well, that didn't work out so well.
Dear
Next.
Rob's dice, roll better, sincerely, Justin.
Yeah, please roll better dice. Invisible Woman will make an attack. A ranged attack on her husband.
Alright.
Mr. Fantastic. 10 on 18.
Mr. Fantastic.
Bit of a tall order.
I'm just checking. He has super senses.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need an 8.
Okay.
And that's a crit
Crit-Miss.
miss. Oh my gosh. This game is...
Your dice are not happy with you
this,
today.
Yeah, I'm not off to a good start here.
It's almost like our dice traded places.
Yeah, so Sue takes a bit of damage there. That's too bad. And Alex Power will put up his free barriers.
Okay.
And they cannot be placed diagonals, what the rules say.
Yeah.
On his card. Alex Power will clear. This Mr. Fantastic will clear.
Yep.
And I pass turn to you.
Okay.
Hopefully you're you can do something better than me.
Well, let's start with the leaderships.
Yep.
So Mr. Fantastic fails. Jim Hammond succeeds, so he'll take it off here.
Okay.
And Franklin succeeds, but there's no one. Oh, he can take it off Jim Hammond.
There you go.
There we go. That worked out. Nice. Nice. Fancy pants. Okay. So, we need to do some things. Let's see. Well, Nathaniel Richards has his movement, phasing teleport passenger 2. He's adjacent to Katie. He's adjacent to Franklin. So he could just pick them up. Right?
Yes.
So he's going to do that to get them away from plasticity here.
Okay.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go... It's phasing teleport, so I can do whatever the heck I want. 1, 2, 3, 4 here.
Yep.
We'll bring Katie and Franklin with it.
Okay.
So Katie is going to go here. And Franklin will go here. Those are adjacent, so we can do that. So Mr. Nathaniel Richards will take a token.
All right.
Okay, next, does he have he's got the Skrull shape change, right?
Correct.
And then he's got super senses?
Yep.
Alright. So, let's go ahead with... oh, that's what that is. Okay. Jim Hammond has a range of 6. So he can see Mr. Skrull-tastic.
Yep.
So let's outwit his super senses. Stealth?
Stealth.
Stealth?
Stealth.
Okay. Okay. Can I outwit the team ability?
No.
Can I outwit the shape change the team ability grants?
No.
Okay. Then I'll stick with the super
I don't
senses.
believe so.
Alright.
I will look that up while you're playing your turn.
It says outwit a standard power or a special power, but it doesn't say team ability.
Right.
So, let's try. So we'll outwit your super senses. And Mr. Jim Hammond here is going to attempt to make a ranged attack on Mr. Skrull-tastic.
Okay.
Alright, so we are going to go ahead then, and we're going to do, it's a 10 on your 18.
And you've outwitted super senses,
Yeah.
right?
But you still get your shape change.
Yep, so you're targeting. So I'm going to roll shape change.
Yeah.
It only succeeds on a 6, right? There's a 6.
Yep, that's the way it works.
Do you want another? No, you can't. You don't have another target.
I don't have another target because of the stealth.
Well, finally I got a good roll, so.
Good job.
Good. One successful roll.
Hey, it's like our dice have changed places.
I know.
All right.
It's the Freaky Friday of dice. They change places.
It's the Freaky Friday of dice. So we did an outwit.
So you've used 2 tokens, 1 on Nathaniel, 1 on Jim Hammond.
Yeah.
You have 2 more, right?
Yeah. So Franklin has sidestep. And he has so many cards, I have to figure out what he's doing here. Oh, it's not that Franklin. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is Franklin will try, since the super senses are outwitted.
Wow.
Sidestep.
Very cool.
Shape change it.
Okay,
Close attack.
you're doing a close attack?
Yep.
Shape change. That's a 3.
Okay.
So that's a valid target.
10 on 18.
Okay.
Need an 8. That is an 8.
That's an 8. How much damage?
It is 2.
2 points damage on Mr. Fantastic.
Great work, Franklin.
1, 2. He's on click number 4. So now he has
Toughness.
different stuff. He's got sidestep. He's got steal energy. Toughness, yep. And exploit weakness.
Okay, and does he no longer have
Plasticity.
plasticity?
That's correct.
That's good to know. Alright, I have one action left. I think I might have to get away from this barrier you've got going on here. So Jack Power is going to sidestep. And then he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow.
Do I want to do that? I'm going to be in range of your Julie. Does she have Indom? No.
No.
Okay. So Jack will go there.
Okay.
And
Some
as
good
part of
movement
that
on Jack.
move, he's going to pick up that object.
Okay. Allow me
Thank you.
to put the object on.
You're such a gentleman.
I try. There we go.
Okay. I
What's your
outwitted.
turn?
I perplexed. Well, I didn't perplex. Franklin can perplex still. He's going to perplex up his own defense. Can he perplex himself? I think he can. Friendly. He's friendly to himself, right? He has the power pack keyword.
Yep.
So he can perplex up his own defense.
Oh, okay.
So he'll do that. And Mad Thinker will clear. And Katie will clear.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. My barriers come down.
Yeah.
And let's see. What are we going to do here? All right. So because Franklin is up in Mr. Fantastic's face here, Red Ghost is going to use his Perplex to perplex up Mr. Fantastic's attack value
Okay.
to 10,
Alright.
and he has Steal Energy.
So if he hits with a close attack, he'll be able to regen a click.
I believe that's how it works. Steal Energy. When this character hits and damages one or more opposing characters with a close attack, after resolutions, heal that character for 1 click. So we're going to try for that. So that's going to be a 10 on Franklin's 16, right?
Okay.
Franklin doesn't have anything special going on?
No, Franklin just has the Fantastic 14 ability.
Okay.
Sidestep and TK.
Alright then. So let's give it a go. Okay. That's a 10. Plus 10.
Okay.
So that's 20. So that's going to do 2 points of damage onto Franklin. And I get Steal Energy.
Mr. Fantastic will theme prop.
Ah, okay. Theme Robin.
I have 5, so I might as well use them.
Yep. Wow.
Crit-Miss!
Oh my gosh, that's 2 crit misses these dice have given me.
Well, they're criticals.
Oh, that's an effective use of theme.
That is probably the best theme prop I could have done.
Perfect. Okay, good one. Good one.
We didn't talk about it. Are you okay that I'm using theme?
Oh, absolutely. You have theme.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, use theme. I don't have theme, unfortunately. So, Alex Power. We're going to sidestep him to there.
Okay.
He is going to do a ranged attack on Mad Thinker.
Okay.
I have an attack value of 11 on your 17.
Yep.
So I need 6. And that's an 8.
That is an 8.
So for 2 points of damage. And I will elect to knock back.
Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2.
And Alex Power will put up his barrier for free, the 2 barriers.
Okay.
So that goes there. And what's next? Well, let's bring in Invisible Woman. The Skrull version. She has a move of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. Let's put Invisible Woman right here.
Okay.
Okay, then Red Ghost will clear. And Julie Power will clear. Invisible Woman will clear. And That's it.
Okay.
I pass turn to you.
Okay, so no one's next to each other but the leadership. I have to roll it anyway. Mr. Fantastic fails. Jim Hammond fails. Franklin fails. Fantastic. All right, so let's start with Franklin. Franklin.
Yep.
He's going to break away sidestep.
All right.
That succeeds.
Yes.
Because you don't have plasticity anymore.
That's right.
1, 2. So we're going to do that. Just double checking here. He does not have Indom or willpower. So that's alright. So I think what we're gonna do is Franklin here has phasing teleport 8.
Yeah.
And Katie can move 8. So if we went around this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 7. Okay. I'm just gonna come around here so I can better see my peoples. And I've got my 4 actions here. So
that's phasing, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite gonna get her where I want her. I'll try it anyway. Alright, so Franklin is gonna go phasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then Katie will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Hang on. Can I adjust Franklin's position there?
Yeah, do you want to change his move?
I just want to move him one more.
Yeah, absolutely.
To there.
Yep.
Okay. And then let's move the Mad Thinker. So he's got sidestep 2, and then he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just a movement turn. And I think that is everyone, because everyone's got a token, because Mr. Fantastic took that theme prob. And I don't want to push anyone. So we've got... That's good. You're not going to be able to do anything. You're the only person I can see. Mr. Fantastic can only see Skrull-tastic.
Okay.
So let's... you've got, what is that? Exploit weakness, toughness, steal energy, and sidestep?
Yep.
So I'm going to outwit your sidestep.
Alright then.
And Mad Thinker can't see any enemies to do any outwitting. And we'll just do the perplexing, so he'll perplex up his own defense.
Okay.
Because he can perplex a friendly power pack character.
Alright.
Okay, and then Nathaniel will clear, Mr. Fantastic will clear, Franklin will clear, and Jim Hammond will clear.
Okay.
And that will be my turn. It's just a turn of moving things.
Right. Getting some strategeries happening. Alright then. So, my barriers come down.
Yep.
And, okay, so... Mr. Red Ghost is going to move. He has a move of 8. He is starting and hindering.
Yeah.
He can move 4. 1, 2, but he's going to move here. He's going to move 3
Okay.
to here. So Red Ghost is here.
Yep.
Okay. He's going to use his trait.
You generate apes.
Yep, for free. Once per game, generate all Super Ape bystanders. Okay, so here we go. So here are the apes. So we'll put them here.
Mm-hmm. Remember, Mr. Fantastic has plasticity, right?
Yep, that's fine. And here. Or do I want... Oh yeah, they have to be adjacent. So let's put them here. Okay. Now, so Piotr, who do I want to attack? Oh, he doesn't have a power anymore. Okay. So Red Ghost will perplex up the attack value of Piotr.
Okay.
Actually, no, he does. He can't because he doesn't have line of sight because of the adjacencies.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to adjust your adjacencies. I'm okay if you want to replace them. You just put them down.
Yeah. So maybe I should do it this way. Okay, so they're going to generate them this way. This way he can perplex up Piotr's attack.
Okay.
To an 11.
Yep.
That'll be on Mr. Fantastic's 18.
Okay.
Where was Nathaniel? Was he on the object?
No, he was in front of the object.
Here?
No, here.
Here, okay. Sorry, I knocked him over.
Can't believe you're knocking over
I
Nathaniel
know, I'm
Richards.
just knocking guys over left, right, and center.
He's a time traveler. How dare you?
So this is an 11 on your 18.
Okay.
So I need a 7.
11 on 18. Yep.
Okay, here we go. Need a 7. How about an 8?
Okay.
Do you want a theme prob?
No, I have super senses.
Okay.
So I might do that first. Because an 11 on an 18 is a pretty reasonable roll.
It's going to be 3 damage.
Sure. We'll theme prob that.
Theme prob that?
Yep. I guess he will take the token himself.
Okay then.
I'll do that. Now I'm down to 3 theme probs.
And that's a 9.
Okay. We will super senses it.
Okay.
That's a failure.
Okay then. So 3 points of damage onto Mr. Fantastic.
Okay.
Good job, Piotr.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
And then, let's see. I think, well, we're on a roll here. So how about our friend Miklo will attack. 11 on 17.
Okay.
Mr. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll need a 6. How about a 10?
Your dice are hot again.
Well, I got some lucky rolls.
Well, it's a 10.
So it's 2 points of damage. Oh, you got super senses.
Oh, I have super senses.
Yeah.
You're right. Failure.
Okay.
2?
2 points. And I'm out of tokens. So I'm going to clear my people. And you... Oh, wait, I'm not going to clear yet because I still have things to do. Alex Power is going to sidestep.
Okay.
So he's going to sidestep 2.
Mm-hmm.
And his ability says a sidekick can sidestep another 2.
Yeah.
So he will sidestep another 2 to there. And then he will generate some barrier tokens.
Okay.
So he will put 2 barrier tokens here. Actually. How does that work now?
It's barrier as free.
And at least one has to be within line of sight, right?
So barrier reads... where did it go? Barrier. Minimum range value 4.
Yeah.
Generate up to 4 blocking markers and clear squares within range, each adjacent to at least one other, and at least one marker must be within line of fire.
Okay, so this is within line of fire. That one. And I'm going to put the other one here. Because this one is within line of fire.
Okay.
Diagonal.
Yep. Okay.
There we go. So he's going to put those there.
All right.
And then he will clear, because that was all free.
Yep.
And Invisible Woman will clear. And I think Mr. Fantastic clears.
Sorry, Jack should have cleared last turn.
Oh yeah, he should have cleared.
That was the wrong token color.
Yep. And yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
So I pass to you.
Okay, so first we'll start with leadership on Mr. Fantastic. Fails. Leadership on Franklin Richards. Succeeds.
All right.
And leadership on Jim Hammond. Succeeds. Can't do anything with it. Alright, so now Nathaniel Richards is going to move, phasing teleport, picking up this object as part of his move.
Okay.
And he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright.
Next to Katie. Needs a token. Okay. Then we will sidestep Jack. And we'll sidestep the Mad Thinker.
Okay.
And then Franklin will sidestep. Mr. Fantastic is going to attempt to break away.
Alright.
It's a breakaway move, and I got to do it twice.
Correct.
But we're going to try. I'm just checking to see what it is that he's got there. Where's his card? There it is. Leap Climb. Ooh, that might be helpful.
Oh, he's got Leap Climb right now?
Leap Climb, breakaway +2.
There you go.
Okay.
Leap Climb, the power that's disappearing with the Wonder Woman set, I believe, for a little while.
So I need at least a 2 to break away. That's a 4.
Okay, you got it.
That's 1. I got to do the other.
Yeah.
That's the breakaway too. All right.
Okay.
So he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's as far as he can go because the Mad Thinker's in his way. Unless 1, 2.
Yeah.
What's Alex Power's movement thing?
His special power?
Yeah.
That's the sidestep ability.
Okay.
You can basically sidestep twice. Wow. Coming right up in Alex's face.
Well, you know, it's got to be done.
I guess so.
Alright, I have 2 actions left. I'm actually rethinking a thing.
Yeah.
He's in hindering, so he's only going to be halved to a 4.
Yeah. He's got running shot.
He does. Or he could just make an attack. He's just been sitting there doing nothing. So maybe we'll do that. Let's make a ranged attack on Mr. Fantastic Skrull-tastic.
Okay.
So he's a 16 defense. Is that toughness?
That's toughness.
Okay, and I'm a... Ooh, I have energy explosion. That could be handy. What do we got here?
Toughness, super senses, shape change, all that fun stuff.
What's energy explosion?
Yeah, you're gonna do that?
Yeah, because if I target Mr. Fantastic... Actually, if I target Miklo...
Yeah, he'd be your better target.
You've got 1, 2... Everyone's adjacent, right?
Yeah.
So we should energy explosion Miklo.
That was very poor placement of me.
Well, it made sense when Mr. Fantastic was standing here. So let's just energy explosion.
So you need a 10 on 17? Oh my
17,
gosh.
16.
This is gonna wipe me out.
That's an 18.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need an 8 to hit everyone. I need a 6 to hit these 2. And a 7 to hit those. Right?
Yep.
Well, I guess I have to hit Miklo because he's my target.
Make a ranged attack, and all other characters adjacent to an original target also become targets. I don't think you necessarily have to hit Miklo.
Okay.
You have to, so when you make the range, all other characters adjacent to the original target also become targets. So hit characters are dealt 2 damage instead of normal damage, so you would have to, you're basically targeting them all. So.
Right. Okay. So I'm a 10.
Yeah.
So an 8 gets me everyone.
Okay. Good luck.
That is a 6.
Well, I think you got somebody.
I would have got him. But he's got invulnerable.
Yeah, so 2 points doesn't get him.
No.
You didn't hit him.
No.
You didn't hit Red Ghost. You didn't hit Igor.
But I did hit Mr. Fantastic.
Now, he becomes a target, which means I can roll my Skrull, right? Because it says here...
Well, that's shape change. It should happen
shape
first,
change.
right?
What did I say? Yeah, it should have happened first. So all other characters adjacent also become targets, right?
Sure. Roll it.
So actually, I should have rolled for Mr. Fantastic and Igor.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll Mr. Fantastic.
That
Look
succeeds.
at that. I succeeds.
Yeah.
And Igor, not that it's going to matter because
Yeah.
you didn't meet his attack anyway, or his defense.
Mm-hmm.
So
I didn't hit anyone.
right.
And I don't have
Well,
anyone.
you hit Piotr, but it doesn't penetrate his
No. But it was worth a try.
his invulnerability. That was a good try. I mean, if you would have rolled a good roll,
Yeah.
that could have done it.
And unfortunately, I moved Franklin away so that I could get Mr. Fantastic out of there. Otherwise, Mr. Franklin could have taken a theme prob.
Yeah. So you've done 1, 2, and 3 actions.
Yeah, I've got one left.
Okay.
I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to do anything with Mr. Franklin here. But I think I'm going to pass.
Okay.
So I don't have Outwit here anymore. His Outwit can't see any enemies. We're good.
Okay.
And Franklin did the perplexing, right? He perplexed up his own defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you still have to clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need to clear Franklin. I need to clear Katie. I need to clear the Mad Thinker. And I think that's everybody.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, so first things first, the barrier comes down from Alex Power, and Mr. Fantastic is up in Alex Power's face. So Alex Power is going to target Mr. Fantastic with a close attack, and you have shape change, correct?
I do.
Okay. So
That is a fail.
okay. So Alex Power is going to use this object that he's holding.
Okay.
His attack is an 11.
Okay.
And it's on your 18 defense.
Yep.
So I need a 7. That is a 6.
Mm-hmm.
That is unfortunate. So there goes the object. It's gone. And Alex Power takes a token. And now Alex Power will do a sidestep breakaway.
Okay.
Breakaway sidestep.
So you need a 6 because I have plasticity, don't I?
Is it traded?
Oh, no, I don't. Never mind.
Okay. And leap climb doesn't
No.
give anything. Okay. So I just a regular, right? 4, 5, 6. As I throw my die.
It's a 3.
That's a 3. That fails. So Alex Power is a bit of a sit and duck right now. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mr. Fantastic, the Skrull guy, he still has... Oh, no. This guy's got invulnerable, doesn't he?
Yep.
So that's not going to work. Alright, so this changes things. Okay. Julie Power is going to come in for a hypersonic attack onto... Ooh, do I want to go after Jim Hammond?
I mean, the power pack's right there.
Yeah. I think we're going to come in and try to get Franklin.
Okay.
Even though Franklin has prob.
He does.
So Julie Power is going to do a hypersonic attack on Franklin. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So she's there. 10 on a 16.
17 because he perplexed up his defense.
Oh, that's
last time.
correct. Does he have traded perplex?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I need
It's
a 7.
called I have so much fun at our sleepovers.
Right.
Only to target a friendly character with the power pack keyword, and he's friendly to himself.
Okay. That's an 8.
Okay, he will prob that.
Okay, here comes the prob. Oh, look at that.
What is with you and the crit misses?
Oh my gosh. Julie takes a point of damage.
Alright, now you need to finish your hypersonic.
Yep.
Breakaway.
That succeeds.
Yep, +2.
Okay, so now she gets to move.
She went 3 already.
Yeah. Okay, so does the resolutions happen after she moves?
Yes.
Okay, so she still has her move of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get to move 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Well, why are you going way over there?
She's gonna come help her bro Alex here.
But now I can't do my thing.
That's okay.
It's okay for you. It's not okay. It's not okay for me.
Who's next? Man. This Mr. Fantastic, I gotta get him out of here. Let's put him over beside... He's gonna sidestep.
Yep.
Beside Invisible Woman. She has Defend.
Okay.
And let's see.
You could push your apes.
I'll pass on pushing the apes. And I have one more token to do. So I think Invisible Woman. Oof. I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys. What should I do, Jocelyn? Give me some advice.
You should just seed the game.
I don't think so.
I've taken out Thing. That's the only thing that's happened.
Yeah. I am right.
With some excellenceness from Katie.
I am right screwed. So, how about... I wish this Invisible Woman had, like, sidestep or something useful.
Mm-hmm. But you haven't really used her at all.
Right. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, she has the team ability.
Okay. Did she take Fantastic Four?
She took Fantastic Four, yes.
Yeah. Seems reasonable.
What she will do is, she is going to move. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She could move through hindering?
Oh, right. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Because she halved her speed.
Yeah.
And Red Ghost will clear.
Okay.
Piotr will clear. Miklo will clear. And I'm passing over to you.
Alright. Well, let's roll 3 ineffective leaderships. Or 2, I guess, because Mr. Fantastic doesn't have it anymore. Franklin succeeds.
I thought it was traded.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic fails.
So if he gets
Jim
it,
Hammond succeeds.
he can take a token off of Axe Power if you like. No?
No, it's okay.
All right.
So it succeeded on 2, but we can't do anything with them. So, all right. So, since Julie ran away, she sort of ruined my plan.
That's Julie for you, always ruining plans.
Is it? Is that a thing?
It's a thing in our game.
Alright, so... Mad Thinker...
Yes.
...is going to move... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Makes sense, because he can outwit, right?
Yeah. Oops. But he won't be able to see Invisible Woman.
Yes, he will. Oh no, she's got
got
stealth.
stealth.
Yeah, that's right.
So she can't see.
I
See
keep
her.
forgetting about my stealth.
That would have been nice because I would have liked to have outwitted that defend.
Mm-hmm.
But I think putting him there is probably a good idea. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sidestep Jack. 1, 2.
Yep.
19, eh?
Yep, Visible Woman has
Jack was here.
19 defense, and she's giving defend to Mr. Fantastic. So that gives him a 19 defense.
Can Franklin see Jack from here? Before he sidesteps?
Franklin see Jack? No, because
Okay.
It cuts into Katie's square.
That's what I thought.
Mhm.
Okay, so he'll go back to his sidestep. What happens if I use an object on a ranged attack?
It's just a thrown object.
Okay, so it's not the cool stuff. Okay.
So when you do a ranged object action, the minimum range is 6. Make a ranged attack targeting a single character. Instead of normal damage, it deals 2 damage if it's a light object, which it is.
So Franklin is going to just move here.
Yeah.
That's going to allow him to perplex Jack, who has the power pack keyword.
And also problem.
And prob if necessary, yep. And he's going to perplex up the attack to 11.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to push Nathaniel Richards to move him here.
Okay.
He's adjacent to Jack Power at this point, right?
Yep.
Or I could move him here.
Yeah.
I just don't want him in the way of Franklin.
Sure.
But as long as he would be adjacent there. This wall doesn't make the difference.
For enhancement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're good.
Okay. So he pushes to do that.
Very strategic. Yay, I did damage on Nathaniel. No, you did damage on Nathaniel.
Yeah, I did. Okay, he still has enhancement there.
Got a stiff dial over there?
Yeah, it's a little stiff. Okay, so all of this to do the power pack magical thing.
Okay.
So Katie and Jack are going to swap powers so that Jack will get energy explosion.
Nice.
And a range of 6.
Yes.
Because he gets to use her printed range value. And he's going to make an energy explosion attack on Mr. Fantastic. It's going to be an 11 on a 19.
That's right.
The energy explosion will then potentially hit Invisible Woman as well, right?
That's true.
Because she's adjacent.
All right. Good luck.
Sorry, before I do that, we'll outwit toughness.
Okay.
Okay? Now I will make the energy explosion attack.
Okay.
11 on a 19. It's a tall order.
Well, you got a prob behind you.
I do. Come on, dice. That's only a 6, so
Yep.
I will use the prob. I need a 8, right? 11 on a 19.
That's right.
That is a 7.
Do you have any possible way of doing a theme prob? I don't think you do. Because Thinker already... Well, he could do it. He moved.
He could take it. He could take it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Franklin could do it, too.
So we're going to go with the Thinker is going to take a theme prob.
And I think that pushes him, right?
It will. Yeah. So still looking for that 8.
Yeah.
That's only a 5. So he's going to take a push. I really want this to work.
Okay.
We're going to try once more.
All right. Franklin takes the theme.
Come on, 8.
Come on.
Oh! Every time it got lower. All right. Franklin takes the push.
Yeah. Well,
it was a tall order, but
it was a very tall order. That defend worked out very well.
Yeah. So I'm out of costed actions, but I can still sidestep Franklin.
Okay.
He'll go there. And I will clear Mr. Fantastic. And everyone else took the tokens. Why am I short a white token? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one on Nathaniel. I'm short a token for some reason.
Well, you put 2 on Thinker. You put 2 on Franklin.
Right, but those are gray.
And then you have 1 on Nathaniel.
I'm looking for the white ones.
Yeah.
I'm short a white token for some reason. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Okay. All right, so it's over to me?
It's over to you.
Okay, so.
Oh, it's here.
Man. Oh, he gets to clear. Is that what he's
Yeah.
doing? Yeah, because he didn't do anything.
That's right.
There you go. You found it.
I
See, your system works.
I forgot he was in there.
Okay, now I got to figure out what I'm doing. Oh, boy. Well, first things first. Let's try to get Alex Power to do a breakaway sidestep.
Okay.
Okay.
Fails.
That is a fail. Okay. That is too bad. Alright. We have an object string over there. Okay, I got all these apes. What shall I do with them? Oh, he's got charge.
Mm-hmm.
So how about I...
But he's in hindering.
Yeah, that's fine, because he's only going to go to Jim
Okay.
Hammond. Yeah. So how about I just do a charge from Piotr. I will perplex up his attack.
I'm going to do his damage, because I've got invulnerable.
It's a tough call, because...
Because you've got a 10 attack on my 17 defense.
I'm going to gamble it.
Okay.
I'm going to buff up the damage to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to charge, and I'm going to end up here in this square.
Okay.
So Piotr charges. I need a 7, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's give it a go. That is a 5. So that fails.
At least the perplex wouldn't have made it a success.
Correct. Okay, and what's next? Oh, I could have just TK'd him with Miklo. How about... Should I TK him? No, I'm going to sidestep Mr. Fantastic to here.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to make an attack on Mad Thinker.
Okay, now, can you double check his card? Because I think he has an ability you might want to use.
Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah.
I think this is a different Mr. Fantastic from the one you were using.
The scroll one?
Yeah.
Does he have anything where it affects when he makes an attack on... Maybe it's just the Invisible Woman that has it?
You were using different ones last game, I think.
Oh.
So he's going to attack. That's going to be a 9
Okay.
on your 16, Mad
Okay.
Thinker. So I need a 7. And this is a Steel Energy.
Okay. And you're going on the Mad Thinker?
That's correct.
So he's got toughness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, he's doing a... Oh, is this going to be... Is Steel Energy costed? No, it is not. So he has Exploit Weakness. So it's
Okay.
going to be penetrating.
Alright.
So he's using Exploit Weakness. I need a 7.
Yep.
And there's a 9.
There you go.
So that's 1 point of damage that goes through
Okay.
to Mad Thinker. So I'll give you the Mad Thinker to click.
Thank you.
And Mr. Fantastic heals 1
Okay.
because of Steel Energy. So he's now up a click. Okay, so I got 1, I got 2, I got 1 more action, right? Okay, Alex Power. He has Indomitable. And I'm considering using that on our friend Mr. Fantastic.
Okay.
So let's do that. Let's go 11 on your 18, and you have Shape Change.
Yep.
So I'll let you roll your Shape Change.
Fails.
Okay, so I need a 7. Alex Power on Mr. Fantastic. There's a 7.
Yep.
I got it. That's going to be 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Invisible Woman will clear. Julie Power will clear. I keep forgetting Invisible Woman has willpower.
Yeah.
I should be using it.
Yeah.
But I only get 3 tokens.
Yeah.
So there we go. I
Okay.
pass turn to you.
Alright, I roll 3 leaderships that will not make any difference whatsoever. Franklin succeeds. Jim fails. Fantastic fails. Okay. So I think what we need to do is basically spend a turn mostly clearing.
Yeah.
But probably should do something with Mr. Fantastic here.
He has no tokens.
Yeah. He has no tokens and he has in cap,
Which could be effective on
which could be effective
Mr.
on
Alex Power.
Does Alex have a defense thing? It's just the barrier thing?
Just barrier.
And his defense is a 17. I'm only a 9 attack right now. I just have to decide if I want to in cap, because in cap would do 1, right?
Something you should know.
Yeah.
An Invisible Woman has a traded ability. Once per turn, when a friendly sidekick is targeted by an attack, you may replace that sidekick's defense value with Invisible Woman's print defense value. So Alex Power will actually be a 19.
It's going to be a tall order.
Yeah.
We'll try it anyway. If we're going to try and get a 9, then we better go for just the regular attack as opposed to the end cap.
Okay.
Okay. So we need 10.
Alright, good luck.
She doesn't need range or line of fire for that.
Nope.
It's a 7.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Alright, so Katie's over here doing all Katie-like things all by her lonesome. And Franklin is over here and wasting his leadership. Alright, Franklin is going to move behind Mr. Fantastic.
Yep.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a move. And I think we're just going to move. Do I want to move Katie? I think I'm going to have to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should go there.
Alright.
Okay, we are going to outwit your exploit.
Okay.
No, outwit your steel energy.
Alright.
Steel energy's outwitted. Nothing there. Nothing here. Nothing there. Oh, Jim could still do a thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How many tokens do you have left? That's
I have
fine.
1.
That's fine. We'll clear those.
Yes, sorry, I already took them off. I forgot
That's
about
okay. Jim Hammond gets to do something.
Okay. So Jim will make an attack on Piotr
Super
here.
8. Yep.
Yeah. So it's just 10 on a 16.
You got it.
Invulnerable, so only 1 would get through, but that's all that matters.
That's all you need.
That's a 6.
So you got him?
Piotr is dead.
Alright. You got him. Good shot.
Alright.
Piotr is knocked out.
Turn to you.
Alright. Okay, what are we going to do here? Let's see.
Did you switch your dice?
Did I switch my dice? I picked up the blue ones. Maybe that's a sign. I'm going to use the blue ones.
Cheater. Dice switching midway through.
It's a sign.
Your white dice have been rolling fantastic.
They have.
Like, no pun intended.
I know. Let's see. This is tough. Okay, so how about our good friend here, Julie Power, is going to do a hypersonic attack.
Okay.
So she is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's going to attack Mr. Fantastic. So I'll let you roll your shape change.
Fails.
Okay. She is a 10 on your 18.
Yep.
Let's give it a go. How about a 9? Do you want to theme prob it?
No.
Okay.
How much?
2 points of damage.
He's dead.
Wow.
Yeah, he was on his last click. You took him all the way down the dial.
So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I move 7, right?
Yeah.
So I can move 3 more. Let's move her 1, 2, 3. We'll hide her in this little closet area. Okay, Alex Power, you're tokened up, so you're just going to sit there. However, I think he will generate tokens. So he will put 2 barriers right here. He's scared of Franklin.
As he should be.
And...
Omega level threat.
yeah. Invisible Woman will move. So let's do that.
Which invisible one?
This one.
Okay.
So she's in hindering. She can move 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 to here.
Okay.
Okay. And Miklo will move in to here. And then Mr. Fantastic will clear his token. And Alex Power will clear his tokens.
Okay.
Pass turn to you.
Alright. I'm going to do a thing.
Alright. Do the thing.
Leadership on Franklin.
Yep.
Fails. Leadership on Jim. Succeeds, but I can't take a token off anybody. Alright, so here's the thing that we're going to do. Franklin is going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to check one thing before I do this. Okay, that won't matter. So
Franklin moved here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nathaniel Richards is going to use his trait to remove the held object from the game.
Okay.
And he's going to grant Jack... before he does that, Katie and Jack are going to swap powers.
Okay.
So he gets the range... Okay. So he gets a range of 6. And he gets Katie's printed powers, okay?
Okay, that's they swap their printed powers?
Yeah, that's
okay.
what happens.
Yep.
And they swap their printed powers and they can use each other's range. Now Nathaniel will remove this object from the game. And he will grant Jack power.
It swaps displayed powers and range values. Yep,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. So Nathaniel will get rid of the object to grant Jack power, who's an adjacent character.
Yep.
Pulse Wave.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Very good.
So Jack can now use Pulse Wave until the end of the turn.
Isn't that going to get all your people too?
Well, I still have 3 actions. And this is a wall.
Yeah.
So that's not going to hit Katie. Right? The Pulse Wave will be affected by the wall.
Is it? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it needs line of fire. So yes, the
Yeah.
wall will block it.
So
Okay.
Katie will be blocked. I think that he would still be there, but if I move him, which I can still do,
Yeah.
because I've granted him the power, but I don't have to use it yet.
And that's a free ability.
It's a free ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's free. It says...
It just uses up a token.
Yeah. No, it just says free. It uses up an object.
Yeah, an object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I can move him. So he's just going to... Because the enhancement won't matter.
Yeah.
Because we can't use it. So he just needs to get out of range. So he'll just go over here. Actually, I'm going to put him back here with Franklin. It's going to be a range of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you have range with Pulse Wave.
Good one. Yep.
Yeah. And then I'm going to attempt to break away with Mad Thinker. Just breakaway move.
Okay.
No plasticity anymore, right?
Correct.
So that's a success. So he can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Do I have any further? 5, 6, might as well. Okay. So now, I'll basically just hit these guys.
Okay.
Now, because you can't use powers or abilities, there's no defend.
Right.
We're gonna perplex. Oh no, that's not. He's not a perplexer. Yes, he is. Perplex up the attack.
Yep. So you just need to do a straight attack roll.
Yep. Straight attack roll on printed.
Yep.
No powers.
So it's 11 on a 17 and a 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is an 8.
That'll do it.
That won't hit. It won't hit Sue.
Right. It'll get Mr. Fantastic though.
You'll get Mr. Fantastic for 1.
Yeah.
Do I want to risk probbing it? I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 point.
1 point on him.
Okay. He's down another click. Well, it was worth a shot.
Yep, it was worth a shot. Hard to get her.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so Jim will clear. Franklin will side step clear. And Katie will clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Turn to you.
Okay. So the barriers come down. And Okay, what are we going to do? So, how about Mr. Fantastic? Ooh, that's going to be hard to hit Mr. Jack Power, isn't it? But he's going to do it anyway. He's going to use the exploit weakness.
Okay.
It's going to be, sorry, did I say, yeah, it's exploit weakness. Close, make a close attack. It's not going to matter because you don't have a defensive ability.
No, but he currently has... That won't matter.
Okay.
Yep.
So, 9 on your 18.
Yep. Need a 9.
I need a 9. Okay, here we go. How about a 9?
That's a 9.
Yeah, did you want to theme it?
I have one theme left, but I don't want to push him. So, how many damage is it?
It's only 1 point.
I'll take it.
But
You
so
can
I'll
click
click him.
Yeah.
But I get to steal energy, which means I go up 1. Much annoying, isn't it?
After all of that beautiful pulse wave I just did.
Yeah. Okay, so Red Ghost
Yep.
is going to perplex up Invisible Woman's attack value.
Okay.
And so she's an 11 on your 17.
Yep.
She's going to do a ranged attack. I need a 6. There's a 10. So that'll be 2 points of damage.
Okay.
So
Go for
I'll
it.
click them for you.
Yeah.
1 and 2. And because it was a 10,
Because it was
I'm
double 5s.
going to elect to knock him back.
Okay.
So 1, 2.
Yeah.
Alright, there's 2 tokens. Okay, so our friend Alex Power is going to do a ranged attack on Franklin. It's going to be 11 on a 16.
Okay.
I need a 5. And there's a 3.
Yep.
So that doesn't work. So Alex will sidestep 2. And he will put up...
Does he want to sidestep again?
Nope.
Okay.
He's going to put up 2 barriers here.
Okay.
And Julie will clear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't see Mad Thinker.
And I think Mad Thinker has willpower right now.
Okay, so hold on. Alex Power will sidestep again. He's going to sidestep to here.
Okay.
And he's going to put those barriers here.
Okay.
So, haha. And Miklo will clear his token.
Yep.
Invisible Woman will clear the token.
Yep.
And we pass. Turn to you.
Okay. Leadership on Franklin. Succeeds. Leadership on Jim. Succeeds. Nothing happens. Just shape change on Invisible Woman.
Yep.
Okay. Jim will make a close attack. He's going to try and target Invisible Woman first because she's got shape change.
Okay, let's roll that shape change.
If you succeed, I can then change it to Miklo.
That's a fail.
Alright, 10 on a 17.
Yep.
That's a 7.
That's a hit.
3 damage.
Oof, okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Good shot.
Thank you.
What's next?
Sidestep. Move. For leadershiping.
Yep.
Katie. Katie doesn't have a token. Let's move Katie in. Can you reach her for me?
I can.
We're gonna go here.
Okay, so she can move 1, 2, 3 to here.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put a token on her.
And then we've got perplexing and such to do. So I think we'll go ahead and perplex up Franklin's own defense to 17.
Yep.
And Mad Thinker can't see anyone for outwitting. So we'll clear.
So you only use 3 actions this turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clear.
Alright then.
Turn to you.
Alright. Let's bring these barriers down. Because that's what happens at the beginning of the turn. Okay, so Miklo's got a pretty good attack value.
Yep.
It's 11.
Mm-hmm.
So Red Ghost is going to perplex up his damage to 3.
Okay.
We're going to go 11 on 17.
Yep.
On Jim Hammond. So I need a 6.
Mm-hmm.
And that is only a 5.
Yep.
That is not good. Okay, so Miklo, you failed me. Invisible Woman is going to do an attack. Incapacitate.
Okay.
She's a 9 on a 17. I need an 8. That's a 9.
Yep.
For incapacitate.
Okay.
So he takes a token.
Yep.
And I believe that's going to result in a push.
Yep. And I just realized Franklin doesn't have leadership anymore.
Okay.
Because Mr. Fantastic's not on the map. Because you KO'd him.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
now Jim doesn't have leadership, so I'm down to 3 actions.
Julie Power will do a Hypersonic Attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll just be 1, 2.
Yep.
Close attack on Franklin.
Yep.
10 on 16.
Yep.
That's an 11.
Yep.
That'll hit for 2 points.
Okay. Okay.
Still up, eh?
Yep.
And then Breakaway.
Succeeds.
So I moved 2. Now she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over there.
Yep.
Into this little closet area. And that was my 3 tokens.
Okay.
So Alex Power will put his barrier back up. He will clear his token. Actually, this guy will sidestep into here.
Okay.
And then clear. Visible Woman clears. Passing turn to you.
Okay.
Did I give her a token? Yeah, I did.
Yep. Not this turn.
What?
You didn't give her a token this turn.
Thought I did.
Who did she attack?
She attacked Jim Hammond.
Did she miss?
No, she didn't incapacitate on him.
Oh, right. She incapacitated.
Yeah.
And he missed.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, they got tokens.
All right. Okay, I'm out of leadership.
Okay.
So, let's do a thing. Sure.
Doing some outwitting?
We're going to outwit Mr. Fantastic's toughness.
Okay.
Let's bring in Nathaniel. He'll carry Franklin.
Yep.
Hang on. Where am I going to drop Franklin? If I drop Franklin here, he's not going to be able to see Katie, right?
Correct.
What if I do that?
Where did he come in?
Here.
He came in through there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would work.
That would work. He can see Katie from there.
Okay. But...
Did you want to put him here instead? He would still have line of sight on Katie. Because right now he's adjacent to Invisible Woman.
That won't matter anyway. I was trying to get his enhancement in, but then also have Franklin to have line of sight on Katie and not block line of sight to these guys so she could energy explosion.
Okay.
Right? If I put him here, then that's going to block line of sight to Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But the enhancement won't matter for energy explosion. So we're going to go here.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, and Katie is going to energy explosion on Mr. Fantastic.
So he's basically just there as a probber.
Yeah. Oh, and he can perplex. So before we do that, he'll perplex up her attack to an 11.
Okay. 11 on...
11 on 7.
Defend.
Okay, I guess it's 19.
Yep. So you would need an 8.
Plus... hindering, so 20.
You need a 9.
We'll try it anyway.
Yeah, you got a prop.
Yeah. How about a crit?
A crit will do it.
A crit energy explosion.
That is amazing. Look at that. Well, there's not much I can do about that.
Nope.
So, an energy explosion is 2 points of damage to everybody.
Yeah.
But on a crit, does it do 3?
Well, a crit does +1, right?
I'm going to go with that.
So it would do 3.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah.
First of all, though, there was a shape change.
Okay.
So, let's do a quick shape change.
That succeeded.
That succeeded. So, poor Igor will live.
Yeah. And everyone else will take 3.
Red Ghost has a super senses.
You can't super sense as a crit.
Oh yeah, you can't do that. But shape change makes it not a target.
That's right.
Okay. So everyone takes 3.
Yeah.
Ouch. Good shot, Jocelyn.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Red Ghost now has Outwit. Look out. I think you killed Mr. Fantastic. 1, 2. He's KO'd.
Okay.
Visible Woman. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now Mr. Fantastic. Oh wait, he had shape change as well because of his ability.
His scroll. Okay, roll it.
All right, let's make sure we do.
6.
Let's do it correctly. Okay, that failed, so he's gone. So you KO'd him.
Yeah.
Igor lives, and that is amazing. Good shot.
Yeah. Katie took a pushing for that because she had a token on her.
All right.
Why did she have a token on her? From last turn? I guess she moved in there last turn.
I think so, yeah.
But that's fine. We made it happen.
Too much going on.
Yeah.
We're losing track.
All right. So that's my turn.
Good shot.
Jim will clear. Franklin will clear. And that's it.
Okay. Okay, Jocelyn, so we are past the 90-minute mark. Why don't we each take one more turn?
Okay.
And we'll see where we're at.
Yeah. Who went first? You did.
I went first.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's see what happens. I'll take a turn. You take a turn. We'll see what we're at. We might be close to calling the game.
Okay.
So, I have some actions to take. So first of all, Alex Powers' barriers come down. And he has no tokens on him. So what can I do here? What can I do? I think he's going to come in and do an attack on our friend Franklin. What do you think?
Sure.
So he is. I think he can sidestep twice.
Yep.
And then he can do the second sidestep.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
Now he's going to attack Franklin. That's going to be an 11 on a 15.
Yep. Just regular, or are you in-capping?
No, it's going to be a full-on, just close attack.
Okay.
Yep. So I need a 4. There's a 4.
Okay.
That's 2 points of damage.
We're going to use the last prob.
Okay, using the last prob. Good thing you did. Look at that. Crit miss. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I'm out of probs.
So Alex Power takes a damage. Well done. Okay, so okay, so Invisible Woman has willpower.
Okay.
She will attack Jim Hammond because that's toughness, right?
It is.
So I think I could get some damage through there.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt that. So she's a 9 on your 17.
Okay.
I need an 8.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 3. That's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Failures all around. Okay. Mr. Franklin here.
Yeah.
Actually, Mad Thinker is an open target. So Invisible Woman is going to do a ranged attack on Mad Thinker.
Okay.
So it'll be a 10 on his 16.
Okay.
I need a 6. And there's an 11 for 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And Miklo will clear.
He is dead.
Wow, I got him.
You did.
So how many points is he worth?
He is 40.
40,
so
okay.
You've taken 100.
Wow, okay. And Alex is going to put 2 barriers there.
Yeah.
Julie's going to clear. And pass turn to you. Let's see if you can do some damage on the last turn.
Well, I guess Jim will try and take out the Invisible Woman here. She's got a 16. He's a 10. So 10 on a 6.
Oh, shape change.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a 5.
Is it just the Skrull shape change?
No, it's printed.
Okay, so then we'll move target to Miklo, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I don't think I get any points for him, right?
No.
But we'll do it anyway.
Yep, 10 on a 17.
That's a miss.
Okay.
All right.
Over here at the far side of the board.
She no longer has stealth.
Correct. She has prob, though.
Mm-hmm. I have prob, though.
Mm-hmm. And all your theme probs are gone, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sidestep.
Yep.
Let's do the swappy.
Yeah, makes sense.
And we will perplex the attack up to 10.
Okay.
From Franklin.
Yep.
So 10 on a 19, right?
She's in hindering, correct.
So I need a 9. Crit.
Oh my gosh, your dice are on fire.
Yep.
How many points of damage is that?
It's going to be 2.
2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Well, she has printed prob.
Okay.
So let's prob that.
Still need a, what did we say, 8?
I think it was a 9. 9.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. You got her. 2 points.
No, 1 because it was 2 because it was
Oh, because of the crit.
Crit.
So she takes 1 point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have energy explosion. Oh no, that still would have been.
Yeah.
Well, energy explosion would have been 2. Oh no, it wouldn't have been. Because what does it say? Hit characters dealt 2 damage instead of normal damage. I should have energy explosion.
Let's say it was.
That's not fair.
Okay.
That's I feel like that's stretching it.
All right.
She's back up to a 19.
Yeah.
She's already used her prob. Oh, Franklin doesn't have range.
So you've used 2.
Yeah, I have 1 action left.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if I could do something with Franklin, but he doesn't have range. I guess I could push Nathaniel Richards.
I mean, it's the
It's
last.
my last turn, so...
Well, he's got enhancement.
Yeah, but Franklin doesn't have range.
Oh, right.
Enhancement only helps the people.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Adjacent.
So. But he's got 2 damage. So let's go ahead and push him.
Yeah.
He can see, right?
He can see, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's going to be a 20 though, right?
Yeah, it is a 20. You're going to need a 10, right? But you got a prob, right?
I do. I haven't used my prob. That is 1 short.
Yeah.
So I'll use Franklin's prob.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
He takes a push. And that is my turn.
Okay. How do you feel? Do you want to go one more turn each? Or do you want to call it?
I could go 1 more each.
Okay, let's go 1 more each.
So Katie clears. Franklin clears. And that's my turn.
Okay, so are we set in stone? We're doing 1 turn each?
Yeah, where are we for time?
Okay. We are almost at the 2-hour mark.
Okay.
So
1 more each.
we don't want to go too far over the 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
So let's okay, so barriers come down.
Yeah.
And Alex Power has Indomitable.
Yeah.
So he will take a shot at...
I should have sidestepped Franklin.
You want to retcon it?
No.
We haven't...
You're going to sidestep.
I haven't started my turn
You'll
yet.
just sidestep anyway.
That's
so.
true. Okay. So I will take a shot at Franklin.
Okay.
So it'll be 11.
On a 15.
On a 15, I need a 4.
Yeah.
That's a 6. For 2 points.
Franklin is KO'd.
Okay, cool. How many points is he?
20.
20. So I'm at 120?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what am I at? I'm only at like 50 or something.
You're at 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Julie Power is going to do a hypersonic attack on our good friend Jim Hammond.
Oh, hang on.
Sure, what?
Can I do a thing?
Yeah. What happened? Did we forget something?
Friendly sidekicks can use Mastermind, regardless of...
Oh, that is awesome.
And he's got toughness, so he'll only take 1.
Okay.
Are you okay if I do that?
Absolutely.
My cards were under my pack, and I was like, oh man, I forgot that thing.
Yeah.
So
well,
I
I'm glad you remembered.
Put him back 2 clicks, 1 click onto Hammond because of the toughness.
Okay.
Okay.
So then, what should I do? Interesting. What is Nathaniel Richards' defensive ability?
He's got energy shield deflection and toughness.
And toughness.
And he's in hindering.
Okay. Because I have an outwitter here. I don't know what to do with him though. Okay. I think our friend Miklo here will do a close combat attack on Jim Hammond. 11 on a 17.
Yep, 11 on 17 toughness.
Yep, I need a 6. Oh. That's a 6.
Yep.
So that's 2 points of damage less 1, right?
Yep, so I take 1.
Wow, still alive?
Yeah.
Okay. So, could I get Julie in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could for a close attack on Jim Hammond.
Yeah.
Or I could come in and try to get Franklin.
Well, you know Franklin only has 2 clicks left.
Yeah.
She has 2 damage.
So, and that'd be the best shot.
10 on 15.
So how about 1, 2, 3?
Although I can still mastermind him over to Jim.
You could. So I'm going 3.
Yeah.
10 on a 15.
Yeah.
Need a 5. That's a miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Breakaway.
Breakaway.
Succeeds.
And she will just go back into her little closet.
Okay.
And that's my 3 actions. So, I gotta clear everyone else. I did 1, 2, and 3, right?
Yeah.
It's up to you. So, can you make up the points? Final turn. No pressure. No pressure.
20, eh?
Yep. So you have taken 50 points.
Okay.
And I've taken, what, 100?
100. 100, yeah. Because Franklin's back on the board.
Yep.
How much is Invisible Woman worth?
She is 60 points. So if you take her out, you could do it.
Is she close?
What's that? Click number 6. So she has 2 more after this.
Okay.
But she's a whopping 19 defense.
Yeah. Alright, Franklin's going to use his Power Pack Perplex on Katie.
Yep.
To make her attack an 11.
Okay.
So it'll be an 11 on a 20. Right?
Yep.
And I need a 9. But I have 1 prob.
Okay.
So.
And I have a prob.
Yeah.
Going for it?
I'm going for it. I need a 9. That's a 5. I will prob it with Franklin.
Okay.
That is an 11.
Okay. Sue Storm will use her prob.
Oh! It's a 7.
That worked. What other tricks do you have up your sleeve? What has he got? He doesn't have.
Sidestep.
Yep.
Hang on, let me check something. Okay. Close combat with the object.
Yeah, that could do it.
So the object is +1.
And I've already used my prob.
So I'm going to go both into attack. So it's an 11 on a 19 because it's close.
That'll only be 2 points of damage though, right? With the...
Isn't that all I need?
No, she's on click 6. So you need to get her... You need to get 3 points of damage. So you need to go 1 and 1.
Alright, let's do it. 1 and 1. Let's try.
So you're what, a 10?
Yep, a 10 for 3 damage with the object.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I need a 9.
So if you roll a 9, you take out Invisible Woman, and you win. There's a 9. Nice one.
There we
she
go.
She is KO'd, and you win by 10 points.
Yeah, and
wow.
Jack takes a click.
Fantastic.
No pun intended.
Good game, Jocelyn.
Good game,
wow.
Rob.
Right down to the wire.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a recap. What figures did you like?
All of them.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Richards is awesome.
That's really cool.
I didn't get to use his enhancement much.
Yep.
But the Passenger 2 phasing teleport was awesome.
Yeah.
And so that was really handy. And then remembering that Franklin could sidekick to Jim Hammond was good.
Yeah.
So that was good.
To Mastermind.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Mastermind for the sidekicks.
That saved your bacon.
Yeah, it did save my bacon. And then Mr. Fantastic giving the sidekicks leadership. You know, the Mad Thinker didn't do all the things I wanted him to do, but really I would say Nathaniel Richards, this power pack thing is freaking amazing.
That is really cool.
Amazing.
I like to get them all together on the team. Alex Power, as you saw, is very annoying.
Yeah.
For a 50-point piece, I didn't even get to use him to his full abilities because he can target 3 characters.
Yeah.
With Incapacitate.
Yeah, but you kept hiding him.
I did. I was trying to get him out into the into the battle, but we sort of had him locked down in that area over there. So I like him. Of course, Red Ghost generates those super apes, which is super annoying. And I like Julie Power's attack for hypersonic speed. So, yeah. So that's what I got to say about my figures.
Yeah, I'm really happy with this game. I know we went 10 minutes, or like we went 2 hours. We went right down to the wire, but I guess the game wasn't 2 hours. It was 2 hours with the unboxing. So
that's true. But we didn't want to run it much longer than that.
Well, I mean, you're running 8 character teams. It's like...
There's so much to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did good, though.
We did very good. Well, thanks for playing, Jocelyn.
Thank you, Rob.
And thanks for watching, everybody. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. Yeah, and keep an eye out for our next video. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any.
Yep, and check us out on Facebook, Dice Station Zebra.
That is correct. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.